Hello, beautiful people. It's Victoria. Happy Thursday. It's a beautiful day outside. I hope you're enjoying it. If you're at work, I'm sorry. I'm heading there really quickly, but I was doing my face really fast before I go in, and I thought I would come. Getting so many questions about everyone that is getting their collagen packet. So I want to come live with you and do it really fast. I mean, super fast. And just to show you, once you get it, how to get started using it. So I've already washed my face, and the important thing is that I exfoliated. So I used a little scrub. Use whatever you love. I use a little retinol scrub that prepares the skin for the mask, which is the first step in the packet. So this is the infusion, the cell-proof infusion. So it's an oxygen bubble mask. So exfoliation to get that dead skin off is key to getting started and getting a really good mask treatment. You really want it to bubble. If it doesn't bubble, then you've either rubbed it in too much or you got something on your skin. So, hey everybody. Okay, so I did exfoliate, but I did spray with some tanner. So you guys, putting my tan on, so I hope that doesn't affect it. But anyways, about 3 to 5 pumps. And the key to this mask is to not rub it in. Like, you just want to apply it like that. And I put the rest on the back of my hands. And you kind of let it do its thing. You don't rub it in. And you guys, you see it starting to bubble, so it will oxygenate. It turns white. And it will like infuse the oxygen into your skin. So it's making all of the good stuff. It's got summer snowflake. It's got snow algae. These ingredients that brighten the skin, lighten spots, help diminish lines and wrinkles. So when this bubbling process is happening, that's when your skin is getting the oxygen. So you really want this process to happen. So you don't want to massage this mask on. You really just want to put it on and let it do its thing. So, and then like I said, I put the rest on the back of my hands. I'll usually do my neck and stuff, but I put tanner on there too, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm already dressed, so yeah, this was just like a spur of the moment thing. I'm getting so many messages. So like, okay, girl, I got my stuff. What do I do? So I thought I'd just go live and do this really quick. So this takes about 5 minutes to do its thing. Okay, you want to let it completely stop bubbling. And you will notice that it bubbles longer on specific areas than it does on others. So that means it's really working on something there. So if it's still bubbling, you know, at the end of the 5 minutes, let it do its thing. Let it completely bubble out. And then you're just going to wipe it down. So I'm going to wait till it's mostly gone, you guys, because I've already done this. And when you get it, you want to do this process at least 3 to 4 days in a row to get started. So you want to do the mask, and then you'll do it once or twice a week just for maintenance. But you want to kick off doing it at least 3 days in a row. Do the mask, okay? So, and if you're going to exfoliate, do it very gently. Don't like scrub your face off 3 days in a row. So just enough to really get it going. So you can see the bubble mask. We call this the champagne facial because it's like little champagne bubbles popping all over your face. So it's working around here. So something's going on with my nose. But I have had this crud, you guys. That's why I sound really husky. What are y'all up to today? Hanging out with me on your lunch break, obviously. So, but yeah, if you have questions about this, inbox me. But I think this video will answer most everything that every question that you'll have. So this morning, so also with this package comes 2 bottles of the, hey Tammy, 2 bottles of the liquid collagen. So take a tablespoon of that in the morning, and then you're going to take a tablespoon at night. 1 tablespoon. You want to shake it up really good. Keep it in the refrigerator and just take a shot. Okay, so that's easy peasy. You'll get in the habit of doing that. You're eating lunch. Well, I do intermittent fasting most of the time, so I usually eat between 1 and 8. So I'm not a breakfast girl. So I need to get something before I go in. Okay, so it's still bubbling there, you guys, but I'm not going to keep you all on here for like this whole time while it's bubbling. Well, you can see my tanner coming off there. I guess I wasted it, but it's okay. All right, so you just want to wipe down. You don't really scrub. You just want to wipe that mask off, and then you're going to let it dry. So I'm going to help it along here and just fan my skin. Lots of times I'll just give it a cool shot with the blow dryer. Guilty. Thank you, Vicki. TJ Maxx. Okay, so getting dry here. Because if you don't dry it and you start putting your product on, it'll get really, it leaves the skin a little bit tacky anyway, that mask. So wet cloth, girl. You gotta wash that off, but just don't do any more cleanser. Okay, so you want a warm, wet washcloth, face towel, and then let it dry. Okay, so then your next step would be, if you use one, you need a toner. So you're going to tone your skin. I use the Skin Scripts cucumber toner from our line at the office. It's full of hyaluronic acid and heavy water, so it really helps the skin plump up and retain moisture. So there again, want to let that dry. This is really important between steps, that you really let your products dry on the skin. Give them a minute to, really sink in. And don't use too much. More is not better. Okay? All right, so the next step for you guys will be your collagen serum. So this is a self-proof serum, and this goes on right after your toner. So any serum products that you have, if you have one that's used besides this, you would put it on. And I have a couple. I'm going to do it. I use a vitamin C serum that's really liquidy, so you can inbox me, you guys, if you want to know any of this stuff about the other product or need recommendations. Okay, so vitamin C is like for, of course it's anti-aging, but it's really for, I use it for like my acne prevention and sun damage. Okay, so I'll let that dry, and that one's really liquidy, so that's why it goes on first. So you always put your products on in the order of thinness to thickest, okay? So thin to thick, so anything that's got any consistency to it. Girl, you're gonna want this. Shoot me a message or remind me to send you this, and I can do a recommendation. Okay, so I do a drop. Now you guys, I do one drop for my face. This is the collagen serum. And I do one drop for my neck and then one drop for my chest, but we're not going to go all the way there today. I'm just doing my... Okay, so I like work it in. I definitely put it all around my eyes, and with your eyes you want to be sure that you start in the corner. I was really puffy because I'm still a little bit congested and have some sinus issues. But you work it from the inside out, and this will help push that fluid over and into the lymphatic drainage system. So you'll kind of depuff. If you're doing it back and forth like this, you're just pushing that fluid around, okay? So don't do that. Work your serum over and down. And then let it dry. Yes, Nikki, come see me one day. Or we can FaceTime. I miss you. Your baby's so big. Okay, so, all right, that's it. Okay, so that's your collagen serum. I'm an advanced anti-ager, so I use a couple of more serums. This one is a hyaluronic serum. I use one pump of that from Skin Scripts. Probably don't really need it because the collagen has the hyaluronic in it, but I already had it open, so I'm doing it. And then a little more green tea and vitamin C. And they're a little bit thicker than the collagen serum. and I want it to go directly on the skin. So that's why I put the collagen one on first, and then I put my other serums on. So if you only have these 3 products, you just skip everything else. Use your mask, toner if you have it, your collagen serum, and then you're going to finish with the 3rd product in this package, in the essentials package, and that's your collagen moisturizer. Okay, so you always finish with moisturizer and sunscreen, and I'm gonna get that before I go out the door. So this has a pretty cool delivery system, just a pump, and it gives you a whole dose, like everything you need for your face, and you just apply it. You guys, and I've been kind of applying it like around my mouth and on my lips too, and I can see a huge difference. Huge difference. So you really want to focus on those lines that we get around the mouth as we get older, and those come from drinking through a straw, if you're a smoker, drinking from a water bottle, you guys, because even puckering from a water bottle, you're still making that little face. So it's hard not to, but try to focus on those lines with your serums and stuff as well. And then let that dry, put your sunscreen on. I hope you guys are wearing sunscreen every day, even if you're not outside. And then that's it. Okay, so how easy was that? So do your mask 3 days in a row, super important when you're getting started. And then your serum, and then your moisturizer. You'll see huge difference in your skin, even the first day. I love this stuff, you guys. It's really perked my skin up. So, and you know I use all the things. So I wasn't sure I was going to see a huge difference, but I have. So I'm loving it. So I hope that's helpful. And then don't forget tonight, take your dose of the liquid collagen. Okay, so that is kind of how you will finish your whole facial, and then you'll do it again tomorrow. And I do it morning and night, you guys. So I'm kind of hardcore, but if you're if you're mid-century or headed that way, you want to do your skincare twice a day, and it'll be more beneficial, especially at night. You don't want to sleep in your makeup and everything. So I hope that was helpful. Share this video, and that way it'll post on your timeline and you can kind of refer to it, and then message me. I can send it to you if you need detailed instructions or have questions for me. Just shoot me a message. I'd love to talk to you. So thank you guys, everybody that jumped on the collagen bus, because it is pretty fabulous. So I appreciate you. I'm gonna go save some faces today and see what, I gotta work on this hair, see what I can get done at the office. But you guys, I appreciate you so much. Holler at me soon. Have a great Thursday. See you, bye.